Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another series. Now, I wasn't actually planning on doing another sort of playthrough, I guess. But, you know, this is one I've wanted to do for a while. It's recently come out on the Switch. I managed to pick it up from Curry's, I think, for a decent price. So I thought we would have a playthrough. It's obviously very reminiscent of the other games that I've been playing on the channel recently. You know, playthroughs I've finished, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9 for example. And if you're watching this, then that means it's recorded fine and everything else. If not, then it's just into the abyss, I suppose. But yeah, I didn't play the first one, and one of the things I wanted to check was that I didn't need to have played the first one in order to be able to play this one for, well, yeah, you know, story reasons or whatever. I imagine there's probably some references that may be lost on me because I haven't played the first one, because it came out on 3DS, which I didn't have. But it is something that we can do, you know, through emulation or whatever at a later date, I'm sure, especially if this one turns out to be pretty good. And I'm pretty excited to play it, actually. It's sort of more akin to the much older school RPGs, so I guess like more Final Fantasy 3 primarily, I imagine. That's the sort of vibes I'm getting. We'll see. But yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy 3, that is still a series that I have to complete. So one of the things I'm going to be doing is doing an audit of what I've got left to do. If I've still got the saves and all that sort of stuff, then we'll carry on doing that. But yeah, my plan is not to start any playthroughs unless I am sort of committed to seeing them through. So I think with this one, you know, I'm going to make hopefully 5 or 6-ish episodes before I even put the first one out. Just because that way, you know, it means that I am sort of committed to doing it. I made a good start rather than just putting out the first 2 or something. So yeah, so maybe a while before you see this when I'm actually recording it, but there you go. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have too much frame of reference. 4 heroes, crystals, you know, usual stuff. And hopefully everything captures fine. But once again, we won't know that for a bit anyway.
I am that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life, adrift, untethered. It must be woven back into the fabric of the world. Remember. Remember who you are.
So I guess for difficulty we'll go hard. No, we won't. Enemy turns come around more quickly and battles are more difficult. Recommend for those who just can't help themselves. We'll go normal then.
Now go. Return to the land. To your destiny. Cry out. Call out your name.
So usually I would change it and put my own name in or something like that, but we'll go with Seth, as that's the one that it is in the lore, I guess. So that's fine by me. So you are Seth. Please note that some characters may not display correctly. Oh, okay, fair enough. Please be aware this name will be shared with others if online functionality is used. Why would that make a difference? As far as I'm aware, it's not an online game, but I guess. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. We'll put vanburman in. Let's get ourselves invested. Why don't we do that? I pressed the wrong button. That'll be why. Okay. I guess my name is. vanburman. That'll do. Yeah, go on then. Bit weird way to put it. vanburman / Seth, I suppose. If you want to, you're one of those purists. like I am nowadays. The Inner Ocean's Call. Okay. Sounds bizarre, but sure, why not? The prologue. So we're going to be fighting some rats or something. RPG tropes and all that. Nah, not in the ocean, of course. Maybe some tuna. Fight some tuna. Angry tuna. Auto, advance, or skip. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, is that not the same sort of thing? Maybe it's like auto, advance past the prologue, I guess.
Where am I?
I actually wasn't expecting this to be voice acted. I thought it was just going to be text.
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
'Twould seem he is a young man of the sea.
Born of the sea.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste.
With all haste.
We will talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
Can't believe I survived.
Survive what, though? We don't know. Survive drowning in the ocean, or what? I love how they're talking about him when he's obviously clearly got some sense of consciousness, but no, not trying to make any interaction with him. Bit harsh, really. But still. Oh, this is a funky looking town. Was that one of those 3D puzzle type things? Very akin to, like, sort of like the art, like art book style drawing. It's pretty nice, actually. Will we get? Come on, to action.
Huh? Where am I?
You are in Halcyonia, in an inn. Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe. Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about
You
yourself.
didn't even try to interact with me. Yep.
Me? Sure, I mean, I'm just a regular sailor, I guess. My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see. Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah, our young seafarer has awoken at last. Verily, thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
This is Sir Sloane, the royal man-at-arms.
Come, my lady, we must make haste. It will not do to keep King Vernon waiting.
No, not King Vernon. Sounds like a
Indeed
serious guy.
not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are you?
Gloria of Musa, at your service.
don't think you would
Princess
start off
Gloria
with that.
of Musa,
Oh,
if
okay.
you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
You're a princess.
Yep.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
Sure. Okay.
Alright, okay, moving so forward. It's time to get your adventure underway. Any key locations you need to visit in order to move the story forward will be indicated by the yellow icon. Why not start by seeing where it leads you? If you're confused about what you're supposed to be doing, you can always press and hold R to check on your current objectives. Okay, it's pretty cool. 2 Phoenix Downs, hooray! I think that's one thing that RPGs perhaps don't do so good. I think, you know, very often the case of, which I think actually they do a lot better. Modern RPGs do a lot better. Like this is trying to do here, is like if I saved it now and come back into it, well, maybe not at this point, you know, but I didn't know where I was going. It would be actually quite useful just to have something to say. Oh, this is what we're doing next.
Feeling better now, are
Just
you?
in a bit of text. I think I don't know.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
What
Okay.
the? This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
Well, you did come from the sea, and there's not a heck of a lot of sea on there, to be fair. But
I heard you met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city, but I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go...
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town, and you'll be there in a jiffy. Tell you what, why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
yeah,
Really?
world map. Well, continent map, I suppose. Main map accessible. Press X to open it. Come on then. I'm a freelancer. Oh yeah, of course we get to choose a job and everything. That's pretty cool. I like that. I wasn't really too keen on it before on the sort of like necessarily the older Final Fantasies, but I think as I've grown up a bit, I quite enjoy the. Oh, I've got a dagger. Why are they all highlighted as like special? Because I've not looked at them before. Yep. Okay. Wake up bell. Okay. Knitted cap. Fresh fish, obviously. Tunic. Clothespin. What's that? Pegging this to the nose can help keep the wearer awake. Effect when equipped. Sleep immunity. There you go. You have to wear that now. And a merman scale, whatever that's going to do. Okay, cool. I like it. It's all very well put together. Not that I expected anything less from what I've seen very briefly of the first Bravely Default. I'm interested to see the battle system, which is what I'm waiting on now. I think really that's like the next big thing for me. Because there's like this whole like brave points, I think, or something. Making your way around town, you'll find various helpful establishments, shops, inns. You can press R to get zoom out, or just clicking the right button. If you need to get somewhere quickly, you can push and hold ZR to break into a run. If you're the sort of person that's always in a hurry, you can have your hero run by default. I think, are we running by default? Is this running? Oh no, this is running. Okay. Oh, panoramic view, go on then. Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, it's a fairly simple city that we've got here. Oh, well, there's a lot of grounds down there in the corner. How do we talk? I would like to talk to you. People can't go out fishing. What's this old timer? Oh, he does not want to talk to me. Shall we just progress? The most prosperous and peaceful kingdom. Yes. I mean, look what's going on elsewhere. A destroyed kingdom here, military dictatorship there. Oh, okay, so that lady, that princess isn't from around here then. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's a neat idea. What's this? Musa was only yeah, there you go. So yeah, okay. So she's like under the protection of this King Vernon, I imagine. All these rumours that the townspeople say are always true, aren't they, or near enough true? Oh crap! Oh, I missed. I always spoke like that. Let's see what's in this building down here. Not a lot by the looks of it. Sounds like taxes are going up again. It's been the same old story ever since Horton came to power. Horton? I don't know. The last thing the people on the coast need. Political strife, always the same way. Just tax in general. I wonder if all the lights and everything. I wonder if there is like night time as well. And all the lights are lit up and everything. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, obviously, a minor point.
Princess Gloria, thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musen royal line. It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom. And while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic circumstances, there comes a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward. I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement. Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
Has he
Marry her off. Fair enough.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria. Musa's unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Ah, wise words, Sir Sloane. Your reputation as both a warrior and a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I am afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
Oh, you can't like that.
What? How dare you treat I mean, King Vernon's kind offices with such disdain? Why, a match has been all but agreed already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
What do you mean it's all been agreed? You said you were going to start looking for potentials. Oh, something sneaky going on here.
That will be quite enough, Horton. We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness in hearing us out. We are friends and allies of long standing, and her wishes will be respected.
It's obvious who owns the trousers in this kingdom.
If it is not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
The time has come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Sloane, the wind crystal is safely in my possession already.
The wind
But the
crystal, very
whereabouts
nice.
of the others remain unknown.
Wind, fire, earth, and water, I'm guessing, by the way.
And that does not bode well. Fire, water, wind, earth, nature's
Yeah.
masters.
There you
The
go.
crystal's power
played this
exceeds
before.
the hand of man. And if unleashed, would bring down death, disaster. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk. And if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many calamities to come.
We better find the water stone then. The water crystal, sorry.
It is my duty. No, my destiny. As Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. And I shall fulfill it.
Very good.
Very well. I understand completely.
Very good. You didn't take much convincing there to realise that these crystals are otherworldly and dictate the whims of disasters. Brilliant.
Princess Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Thank you, King Vernon. Your understanding in the matter is much appreciated.
Horton going to be upset about this.
Duh.
Ugh. The grumble. Oh dear. Didn't really find him too unlikable thus far. I think he's just a bureaucrat, obviously. So there you go. Beyond these limits, when you're out about the field, it's a good idea to take a look around you and get the lay of the land as you travel. If you're using the standard two-handed controls, I imagine you mean controller, but yeah, okay. I will move the camera, I will expand or shrink the minimap. Oh, I think I just went through. You can save a game any time when you're in a town or out in the field. So it's just dungeons then, I guess. And your save function will occasionally save. Save regularly just to be safe. Yeah, usual stuff. Well, I keep pressing the wrong buttons, I do apologise. I will get used to it eventually. No data. Let's save. Oh, don't want to lose all of my tasty progress. Okay, well, let's see if we can find some baddies. Ooh, chest. To ward lights, whatever they do. Very good. I imagine they're just like a temporary buff. I really like the graphics, quite nice. You know, I mean, I'm not expecting anything revolutionary, of course, but just like consistent art style. Didn't realise we were just going to jump straight into a cutscene. I was hoping to have a little bit of a battle.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was bad, but this is something else.
Oh, you should have seen the size of the waves. They smashed absolutely everything to
Oh, a monster. Look at that thing. That's impressive.
A
There he
monster!
is.
Quickly! Get out of here!
Yeah, okay. I like it. Good design. Unlike just the regular
Okay, let's do
goblin
this.
monsters. Oh,
Okay, what's the plan?
Brave and Default. Two commands form the key components of the Bravely series' unique battle system. Like I say, I haven't played it before, so use Default to accumulate built-up power and Brave to unleash it. Brave. The Brave command is a potent defensive technique that enables the character to spend BP in order to increase the number of actions they can perform that turn. You can use characters up to 4 moves using an item and then 3 attacking. That's pretty good. Yep, okay. It's impossible to borrow BP against future turns. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Default command is powerful defensive maneuver that enables a character to hunker down and bank that action for that turn. Okay, so it's more about like trying to. It's a bit like an active time turn-based system, but you know, you're filling up your meter and you can bank those meter points, I guess. Sounds pretty good though. I mean, take a bit of time to get used to, I imagine, but it's quite good. Right, so you don't currently have any BP banked, but you can borrow against the BP of future turns to perform 3 extra actions. Both makes however that this may not always be the best idea. Yes, of course, because then you have 3 turns of like, you just can't do anything. Yep. So am I borrowing from another turn? Yeah, mine is on BP. Just to do one attack. I don't start off with it. I mean, that's what they said. Right,
It's nothing.
I save attack, so I have to have 0 now, right? Yeah. Good.
Guess it's my turn.
Let's get high. Beware of overbraving. The key benefit of the brave man is that they should perform one question to return. Beware, however, if you borrow BP against future turns, you'll end up with a deficit and must be worked off before you can hope to get wipe the enemy out in one go, and you'll have nothing to worry about. That's what I was thinking. Don't forget to default. I didn't give me the option to default, did it? No. Just any game with it. Examine. Oh, do I? Yeah, go on then. Oh no, I don't want to.
Wait for it.
Let's default. Oh, what's this? They got fired. By who?
Crikey! Sorry, pal. I didn't see you standing there.
Alright,
How
fair
many
enough.
times have I told you? Look before you cast. You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And
Oh,
how
he's gonna
many
be the
times
resident
have I
mage,
told
is he?
you? I'm a big picture guy. He's all right, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzling people. Are you all right?
Yeah, I guess. But who?
Just a couple of concerned passers-by. This guy's a wandering scholar, and I'm the one he hired to try and keep him out of trouble.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
The name's Adele.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
Yeah, of course you are. Oh my goodness. Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. We've got a battle to finish. Try not to incinerate anyone, okay, Elvis?
Aye, aye. I'll do my best. Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Okay, alright. Okay.
Nothing like the long
Let's
game.
break them all
I
anyway.
was ready for that one.
Here I go.
So it's like a block and everything else, right? So we can attack now that we've done some stuff. 28. Well, I need to know. Oh, they are goblins. Okay. That makes sense. Humanoid wings against.
Okay then.
What's this? Why have we got double exclamation mark? That sounds bad.
Yeah! You rang?
Black magic. Oh, we got fire, thunder. Oh, they're weak against water, aren't they? But oh no, they're weak against blizzard. Oh, I can do all as well. I like how they give you that option.
Come and get her!
Right, get blizzard. Ooh, oh, pretty good. Oh, so the exclamation mark is that they're just about to do. These guys.
You're not messing around.
Too bad. Take that one back. Double attack. Might as well just.
Freeze! Shiver!
Woohoo! We
Yeah,
are
I think it'll be
back.
okay. Just what we got? We got XP, JP, and PJ. PG, sorry. So what's PG? Oh, job points. Okay, yeah, fair enough. XP. PG. Don't know. Is it like the gold that in the game or something?
And in a scrap, aren't you, laddie? That was some tasty brawling.
It really was. You were definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
I think the scholar did better than all of us because he got blizzard.
Aye, less of that. I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think. Besides, if you're nice to this one, it'll only go to his head.
And what would be so wrong with that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self-esteem.
Believe me, that's the last thing he needs.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out back there. Miss.
Hey, less of that. It's just plain Adele, okay?
Aye, we don't stand much in ceremony as to. What are you doing scrapping with monsters anyway? You don't look like your average warrior, I must say.
Oh, I was just helping out an old lady.
Have a go, hero, eh? Very noble. I reckon you and me are going to get along just fine. Which is lucky, because I'm about to take you back to town and treat you to a wee drink.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Am I sure? After a bonding experience like that, I insist on it.
Well, in that case, all right.
That's the spirit.
Ho-ho! Then away to the tavern we go. I've worked up a right old thirst.
All the stereotypes. There you go.
Before I forget,
What is it?
Got fire stones.
it's called an asterisk. Us two are on a journey collecting them, which is how we ended up happening across you.
But we're not friends or anything. I'm only here because he hired me.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, details. Anyway, we heard there was someone around these parts in possession of one of these wee beauties, so I was wondering if you might know something?
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not from around here. Matter of fact, I'm not even here by choice. I got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A shipwreck? Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Aye, sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
Alright, there we go. Jobs and abilities can now be viewed and managed. Oh, okay. Might be able to give him a role, which is pretty cool, because I think, from what I gather, you unlock different jobs and stuff as you obviously as you go through. You don't get given the full suite, but you have to like find them or something, or like get different kind of experience or different items. We'll find out anyway as we go through. Yep, all right.
Your Highness,
Bizarre.
a wandering merchant brings most worrisome tidings. The desert kingdom of Savalon is beset by a sudden abundance of water. So much so that full half the capital has been submerged. A deluge in the desert, milady. 'Tis unheard of. I would fain hazard a guess that this is a crystal's doing.
Savalon? The kingdom is a Musan ally of long standing.
And King Orion is a fine man. I am sure he would be happy to tell us more about what has been happening. We should head there right away.
One moment, milady. Lurk not in the shadows, rogues. Show yourselves.
Rogues. Okay, is that going to be me? Oh.
Very impressive, Sir Sloane. The greatest swordsman in the land is still as sharp as ever, it seems.
Basically just judging the accent.
Thou knowest me. Then thee and thy companion are no mere sneak thieves, it would seem.
Well, I don't think they're doing much sneaking. Looking at the attire, to be honest with you, but...
Perhaps thou might do me the kindness of an introduction.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why are people not introducing themselves in this? Like, it's like, after the fact, let me talk about story, then I'll tell you who I am. It's not really how interactions go, is it? Let's be honest.
Well, since you asked so nicely, my sharp-eyed friend, I am Selena.
Yeah, and I'm Dag.
What is this mismatch of, like, accents and names? It's just... What is Dag?
We will come straight to the point, yes? Princess Gloria, we want the wind crystal. Please make this easy for everyone and hand it over.
What?
Come now.
Very forward,
Do as we
must
say,
say.
and no one will have to get hurt.
Never mind all the fancy talk, Selena. Let's just bash him and take the bloody thing. The old codger's already got one foot in the grave. We'll be done with him in no time.
Thou thinkest me too old to school thee, boy? There is life in this old dog yet.
Ooh, Gramps has got a temper on him. Well, rage all you like, mate. You don't stand a chance against me.
Is that an asterisk?
I don't know what these things do.
Too right it is. Bet you wish you'd just given us the crystal now, don't ya? Bring it, old man.
Oh. Gonna...
What? Was it you? Do the despoilers of Musa stand before me?
Musa? What are you all about?
Mayhap you are mere mercenaries. In which case,
disarmed him. Easy
whose
peasy.
coin hath purchased thy services? I'll show ya.
Oh no.
Game's up, Grandad. Put the sword down, or the kid gets it.
Who is this kid?
Stop it!
Why are we bothered?
Let me go! Sir Sloane, you must do as he says.
It's just a random kid. Oh, come on.
What kind of monster takes a child?
Whatever. It worked, didn't it? All's fair dinkum in love and war. Now shut your
Where are the
whinging and
guards,
hand
anyway?
over the crystal.
Please stop it!
You really going to hand over the crystal? Because we've got a
I do
random
not
child.
have the crystal.
You have hidden it somewhere. Very well. Then we will just have to take you instead.
Never!
You will let the child go free? Then I will do as you say.
Princess Gloria!
Hostage trade, eh? Not a bad idea. And I'd probably go along with it too if Greybeard here hadn't rubbed me up the wrong way.
Oh, wow. Cheap shot.
Sir Sloane!
Fear not, your highness. 'Twill take a mightier blow than this to fell me.
Will it now? Well, there's a coincidence, because that's exactly what I was about to give you.
Ow.
Ready or not?
Your highness!
I have already agreed to come with you. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Oh yeah? Think you can tell me what to do ya? You ain't the princess of me, girlie.
All right, Dag. You have had your fun.
But
She was telling the truth. She does not have the wind crystal. Now, do as we promised and release the child. You can
Yeah, it's not
walk,
even a
yes?
special child. I
You
don't get
must fetch the wind crystal and bring it to the abandoned house north of town. Once you have done that, we will release Princess Gloria. But if you even think, well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you what would happen.
Oh, it's going to be Horton, isn't it? It's done this. Oh, that makes sense. Then we just learned of the wind crystal. Now he's like, ah. So, we can't kill him. We won't get the wind crystal, will he?
Princess Gloria!
Okay. Yep. God, that guy. I don't know. Oh, wondering. Oh, so it's not like random battles as such. It's yeah. Try not to let monsters approach you from behind. You'll find yourself at a distinct advantage. Party chat. As you through the story, you occasionally see words in the party chat. Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. There's a guy in the armour up there. I imagine he doesn't care about the goblin, obviously. What's this? Oh, what have I done? I've gone to party chat, did I? Don't tell me you're taking a shine to Adele here. Oh, no. What? Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure what their relationship is like, but I don't think they're going to give it away at this point. You either got it or you haven't. Right, okay. Alright, fair enough. So I think that'll actually do for a first episode. Sort of roughly around the half an hour mark. I think it's quite a good point to go. And yeah, well, obviously I'm looking forward to testing out the job system and all that. I mean, I think that hostage situation was a bit silly, I guess, but we'll see how that transpires. And I imagine they probably end up getting away with the wind crystal or something. But yeah, I'm going to go away, check this footage, make sure everything's fine. Hopefully it is, and then, well, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you very soon. Bye for now.